Hey Virgo, this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, if you have Virgo in any of these placements on your birth chart, this video may contain messages for you. If you do not know how to find your Moon and Rising sign, there's so many different apps and free websites you can go on in order to find this information out. I believe the site that I use is called Astrology Cafe or Astro Cafe, something like that. You need your time of birth, date of birth, and the city you were born in, and then they can give you all of that information. So if you are a Virgo and this reading does not resonate with you, you may want to check out the readings for your rising and moon signs. Sometimes one will resonate more than the other. So this is going to be messages for you or what you need to hear whenever you come across this video. This will either be going on in your life or it will be happening sometime soon within the time frame of you watching this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Whew, okay, we're starting off with the Seven of Swords. Not the best card to start off with. It definitely speaks of deceit, lying, misrepresentation, manipulation, going behind your back, somebody doing something behind your back. And then we also have the Tower card and the Devil card. Now the Tower card represents total upheaval, things just going completely wrong, things being turned upside down, total dismay, discord, okay? And then the Devil card. The Devil can represent the sign of Capricorn, the zodiac sign, but it also represents attachments, negative thought process or negative thoughts, codependency, being attached to something that's draining you. It's not something that's actually you're benefiting from. It's actually something that's draining you. So these are not the best cards to start off with. So what I'm seeing is either things are totally going wrong in your life right now, or there's a possibility that things might start falling apart pretty soon. Now, that can be good and that can be bad. Sometimes chaos is needed, destruction is needed in order to rebuild. So sometimes things have to be torn completely down. Like you can't remodel this house, you need to demolish it. So that way you can start completely over and you don't have to worry about old issues creeping back up. So that could be what's going on in your life. It's kind of like the Death card where something ends, but then brings an opportunity for renewal or something new to happen. So don't panic just yet because we are starting off the reading with some not so great cards. Okay, so we also have the King of Pentacles as well as the Ten of Wands and transformation. So it seems like there's a possibility that, look at this one crow, it's carrying like all the weight, it's carrying everything, all by itself. So maybe this is having something to do with a job or finances because of the King of Pentacles here. It's a possibility that you may be at a job that you know is not right for you. You know you're not benefiting. They are taking advantage of you, possibly, and that could be why we have the Seven of Swords. They're taking advantage of you. They're not giving you the promotions you deserve. They're not giving you the raises you deserve. They're not giving you the recognition that you deserve. And trust, for the most part, they probably do recognize your value and understand how great of an employee that you are, but they can also recognize if you don't recognize that, or if you are going to allow them to take advantage of you. So for some of you, this is the need to possibly let a job go. Now, I will never sit here and tell somebody to quit their job. That is up to you. That is something you have to figure out. But I will tell you to make strides towards entrepreneurial pursuits or starting your own thing. You can still work. I have a job, but I also have businesses of my own, so you can still do both. You can still make steps towards becoming self-employed or you can continue to work but have your own businesses. So I will never tell somebody that you need to quit your job. Okay, that's not my job to tell you. That's your job to figure out. I will tell you to take the steps that you need to take in order for you to be happy, in order for you to be successful, in order for you to not have all of your eggs in one basket, and to have multiple streams of income. Okay. Now I know it's very hard emotionally to work at a job that you hate. It's hard to have a job and not a career. This is something I'm doing for money. I'm the King of Pentacles. I'm doing this for money, but I don't like doing it. I don't get emotional fulfillment. I don't feel like I'm living in my purpose. So I feel like some of you may be dealing with that. And if you don't take the steps to start creating things for yourself and living in your purpose, if this tower moment has not already happened, then it's probably going to happen, because sometimes people don't move until they're uncomfortable. So if you've been getting signs, if your higher power has been sending you signs, your spirit guides have been trying to let you know about different opportunities, you're not paying attention to the signs or you're ignoring them, then you know some things might get shaken up to make you uncomfortable, to get a fire started under your behind so you can get to moving. Okay, never ever ever would I tell you to do something that is irresponsible, like quitting your job and not having a plan. Some people will tell you they actually did that and it worked out well for them. So I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you, take the time to start planning. Start planning so you don't have all your eggs in one basket when it comes to your job or your career. Even if you are making a lot of money, if you're not emotionally fulfilled, then you know you still need to, most likely if you're not emotionally fulfilled, you're not working in your purpose, pretty much. And we were put on this earth with certain talents and certain gifts so that we can help the world to elevate and help other people. So if you're not living and working in your purpose, then you know you're not going to necessarily be happy. So with the Devil card, I also said that represents Capricorn. So you may be needing to embody some of the Capricorn energy. Capricorns want to be the boss. They want to be in charge. You know, they, for the most part, probably are entrepreneurs and have things going on the side, even if they have a high standing in whatever company they work for. So you may want to embody some of that energy. Both of you all are earth signs, but Capricorn is more of like the CEO, like wanting to be in charge. So we also have the be true to you and self-employment. So, you know, that's kind of just what I was talking about. If you're not happy, if you're not fulfilled at your job, your place of business, whatever you're doing to make money, you're not necessarily being true to yourself. But at the same time, I do understand people have responsibilities that they need to take care of. So again, figure out how you can be responsible and still get on the track to living in your purpose as well. It's not easy. Nobody said it's going to be easy. But if you don't start making moves and start doing some research and start writing down your plans, what you want to do, start putting stuff on paper so you can put some action. Nobody's saying you have to rush or anything. Just get started. Otherwise, you're going to be forced to get started. So you can decide to do it on your own, or you can be forced into doing it. We have boundaries as well, strength, and already there is value. So again, with this 7 of Swords and boundaries, if your job is taking advantage of you, you do have to figure out how to set clear boundaries with them. It's not necessarily easy, but at the same time, you have to be the one that stands up for yourself. Nobody is necessarily going to always look out for your best interest. So you have to figure out a strategic way to do all of this, a strategic way to set boundaries, a strategic way to work on your own self and your personal development, while also possibly working for another business if that's something that you need to do. But once you get started, you're going to start seeing more opportunities come your way, more doors opening up for you, more ideas. You might start off having an idea And that's all you do, is you just start writing your ideas down, but you're going to start getting information about how to execute those ideas as well. You just have to kind of get started, and then your spirit team is going to come in and help you, and they'll send the people to you that need to, that are assigned to help you. You have to make sure you're in alignment with receiving that help, those signs, and that information though. So with strength, again, it's not easy. It's not by any means easy, but you're going to have to find the strength to go ahead and step out on faith if you need to. Hey Virgos, I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot to delete some stuff off my camera before I started recording. So it cut off and I was just talking and talking and talking. So I don't know where I left off, where it cut off. I think it cut off on the strength card. So next we have the already there is value card. So if you're feeling like you don't have what it takes, you feel like you need to prepare more, you feel like you don't have the knowledge, the materials, the equipment, there's so many reasons why you cannot get started doing what you need to do because you're not ready yet. Your spirit guides want you to know there is value. You already have what it takes. So you don't need to have everything in order to get started. You just need to start somewhere. And it usually starts with at least writing down, getting things out on paper that you want to do and not just leaving them in your head. Okay, so when the camera cut off, I had put these cards out, these round cards. We have dagger, fear, worries, 10 situations, bow, you are highly thought of, cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life, tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance, and seahorse, family matters. So with the seahorse, family matters, and the King of Pentacles, I do feel like you are probably, your income probably matters to your household. You might be head of household, or maybe in a household with 2 incomes, but your income is still important. So you do have to be conscious of, your family, your household, when you're making decisions that involve money and income, your career, your salary. So maybe you are making a lot of money right now, even though it's not something you want to do, it's still money, and your family needs money in order to operate. Just understand your gifts and your talents will make room for you. Your gifts and your talents will provide for you. They will provide financial prosperity and abundance. You just have to get started, and you just have to start figuring out how to, bring in money while still doing the thing that you are gifted in, or that you feel like you are meant to do, while living in your life's purpose. With the dagger, tense situations, again, I feel like this goes with this 7 of Swords. It's probably just not a good situation wherever you work right now. Or maybe you have expressed to your partner or somebody you're close to that you might want to start doing something else with your life. Could be a parent too. Sometimes parents have mapped out what they want, what they want their kids to do for a living, okay, what they want their kids' career to be. If you have a father that's a doctor or a lawyer, they might want you to be a doctor or a lawyer too. Maybe they aren't a doctor or a lawyer, but they still put, all their energy into making sure you became one, and you're not happy doing that anymore, and you don't want to disappoint them and tell them you want to be an artist. Something like that. Okay, so there's not going to be, some people are not going to agree with changes that you want to make to your life. And yes, we do have to consider our children for the most part if we're parents, but you still have to find a way to make yourself happy and still be responsible. If you are a grown-up and your parents are trying to control your life, you have to live for you, not your parents. They had their chance to live their life. They may have sacrificed for their children to have a good life and everything, but you still have to live your life for you, not for them. With the bow, highly thought of. So again, you may not feel like you have what it takes. Other people see the value in you. You just have to see the value in yourself. Even if other people don't appreciate you for the full value, okay? They still see it. And if they don't see it, maybe you don't see it either in yourself. We have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. That's pretty much self-explanatory. You know, not necessarily being happy with what you're doing right now. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. So, I mean, there's really nothing else I can say. It's pretty specific. It's pretty straight to the point. Nothing else I can really say about the message that I'm getting here. I hope it resonated with you all. If it did, please feel free to leave a message in the comment section letting me know if it did or if it didn't. If it didn't, please feel free to check out one of the readings for your other signs, or you can check out all of them. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.